I can't believe these kids and their parents knocking at my door. They knocking at my door talking about some trick or treat. Now, do I look like I want to be tricked? Do I look like I want to be deceived? This little kid knocking at my door, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you something good to eat. I'm gonna give you some truth. He's like, rah! I'll put you in fear. Now, do I look like I want to be put in fear? I'm a man of God. I have the spirit of God. Do I want to be put in fear? God says, fear, don't be fear nothing. Anything that has to do with fear has nothing to do with God. So Halloween, people want to put people and scare people and put people in fear. That had nothing to do with God. That's the opposite of God. The Bible says resist the devil, and the devil will flee from you. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Not to walk towards the devil, not to run towards the devil. So these kids are dressed up in costumes, and their parents dressed up in costumes of things that they admire. Their idols. They admire their idols. They want to be just like their idols. One kid dressed up in Michael, dressed up in Freddy Krueger, got things on his fingers and stuff like that, right? Dressed up in serial killers, dressed up in witches. Everything that has to do with death. Kids dressed up in bones, parents dressed up in bones. Everything has to do with death. Nothing that has to do with life. They're not dressed up with anything that has to do with God or life. They dressed up with everything that has to do with destruction. Everything that has to do with killing and murdering and scaring people and putting people in fear. That had nothing to do with God. That's the devil. So I'm telling these kids and their parents, I'm like, who sent you to my door? Was it God or was it the devil? I like, tell the truth and shame the devil. Who sent you to my door? Tell the truth. Was it God or was it the devil who sent you to my door? It's almost some trick or treat. Was that God or was it the devil? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Because the Bible says, resist the devil and he'll flee from you. So you walk into wars and you wonder why these kids are having problems with guns. And they're going around and doing evil things and shooting up other kids. Come on, Halloween's for the children. It's like you're saying the devil's for the children. The devil, I'm giving the devil my children. The world is so messed up. Talking about Halloween is for the children.